Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Battle Realms, Kenji's Journey. We are on our second mission, taking on Shinja's hired archers. This is our, well, decidedly our final mission, fighting against Shinja. Which is fantabulous, indeed. Gonna need to position them right about there to stop any incursions from this stream, so our goal is to get all the way over here. And that is what we will do. I have our peasants building 2 huts. One's going to immediately start getting rice, the other one's going to immediately start getting water. Oh, complete that. Gonna place that there. These are set markers, by the way. Place that there, place that there. This gentleman, I guess for the time being, can also get water. We're gonna have one more peasant. I like to do 2 water, except for some maps that have peasant huts that are directly, like, you know, you can have room, and I could technically and just have one guy doing it, but just for the sake of illustrating how I did this mission the first time I played it. This is how I did it. And you have one guy watering. Now that that's going on, going to... Actually, I kind of want to build one more hut, just to get the peasant production. Because as you can see, this bar here denotes peasant progress, and you can click it to find out which hut they're going to come out of. Which is, you know, it's always a bonus. It's always a bonus to know when you're going to get your soldiers to be, you know, eventually. Overkill. But fun overkill, for sure. We really, really want be able to make our dojo soon. That's what we really need, and we will be able to make it after, yep, right now. Come here, you. Let's pop you up right there. We'll have these men focus and build it. We'll chuck that guy in there too. The enemy builds, especially in the later missions, one of their peasants equals about 2 of yours as far as building is concerned. At least it seems to be. They either it equals 2 or they just must have a natural bonus if they're your enemy, maybe because of the difficulty you're on. I don't really know, but they build peasant huts very quickly, which is sort of a problem, because you get to the end of the game and you're like, well, I gotta take out these massive swaths of fortifications and other jazz, and just takes farther than forever. It's just annoying. And I mean, it really shows later game missions where you're just tanking down against tons of guys, and then you go in and destroy half a base, and all of a sudden that base is basically right back where it was. Pull our guys back. I would like Kenji to live, notably because he has to. Well, brought the archer closer. I know there's archers in the woods. Speaking of archers in the woods, there's a crossbowman doing crossbowman things. There's a bandito. At least I believe that's what they're called, bandits. That specific unit type. I'm gonna get that target range as well. We're a little bit of rice away from that too. Apologies for the squeaking. I have a nervous leg. We're getting quite a few spearmen, which is good. 5 so far. We can make dragon warriors. We might start making them once we will start making them once we get the target range. Come on. A little bit more. Let's pull this guy off. We don't want him to get in just yet. We want to be able to build the target range first, and then have the
Yes.
guys get in on that. I'm gonna have this guy.
Yes. All right. I'm going.
And we'll have them wait. Now, what I want to do with these guys is I want to send them up into the woods.
As you command.
I want to send these guys into here because I want 2 archers. That's basically my plan. Easily dispatch that bandit. Let's pull back just for a bit and wait for those units, and then we'll move out. And the rest of the mission's pretty straightforward. We don't need a lot of beating around the bush.
Our rice has run out. I follow the dragon.
I'm gonna have him water as well. It seems that doing it with just one is not enough, and we'll have him water as well. The mission isn't too terribly tough, so we can definitely take out whatever's up there with these guys. I just want to make sure that's what we do.
On target.
Get this last dragon warrior and we will be all settled up. Actually near our unit cap as well.
Done. It shall be.
Which is 20, as you can see down here. These are also our rice caps and water caps, which increase with the amounts of peasant huts we have, or with a later building called the City Hall, or Town Hall. I believe it's Town Hall. And that allows us to store more, which you'd think, in the scheme of things, I don't really think it matters, but it's important. You can see they have a very nice magic ranged attack.
Over there. Attack.
Cannot let him get to our base. As you'll see, you know, we'll keep producing units, so it's not going to truly be a problem, but at the same time, it could be.
Over there. I move. Yes.
Should be a building somewhere over here.
I move.
This way, maybe? Ah,
Blood and honor.
indeed there was. I'll just... Go back and handle them for a second. You guys destroy that.
Yes. Face your master.
Take down this building. It's actually a sharpshooters guild. Some of the building names and unit names in this game is pretty cool. Are pretty cool, I should say.
For the clan. Agreed.
Hello!
Uh-huh.
Hello!
Yes.
Time for me to murder your presents? Peasants.
Charge. Crush them. To the death. Crush them for the dragon.
And this is, obviously, you might think, wow, false ruler. This is really simple. Why the hell is this a thing? Ah, it is really simple. This is the second true mission of this game. It's pretty easy. Now we just beat Kenji into the ground like a small child, and that's basically it. You could do this with just Atomo and Genji in all reality, but it would take forever. And he is beaten. Voice actor for him is great.
Of course. You know who I am. Kenji, Serpent's son. And yet, you kept fighting. Once I knew what scared boy ran from his accusers, I had to know if he was still that boy. Back to rule the Serpent clan. Where is the Serpent's orb? Going to break the world? Show respect. As you wish, Atomo. You were charged with protecting the orb. Where is it? At the Swan's Pool.
Great animation.
The old man was more perceptive than me. He knew Serpent would fall. Lord Oja would never have given the orb to Geisha. No, he would have. How has the Swan's Pool survived? The Geisha are still considered untouchable. 7 years in the grave have weakened your father's grip, but the wolf and Lotus still fear his name. Show me the safest bet. As I serve the father, so I'll serve the son.
Mm-hmm.
The wolf clan has moved in here, driving the original farmers out. Stench of their shanties wafts south.
Over here to the left.
As in your father's time, the wolf barbarians are woefully unprepared to face a battle-ready foe. Still, the wolf are always spoiling for a fight. The Lotus clan's lands are far to the east.
Over to the
He has
right.
built an outpost here. One of their vile wizards has enslaved the local peasants with his dark magics. The villagers know the land well and would be valuable allies. The most direct route leads through the center of Riverside Town. The locals survive by trading with both Lotus and Wolf, so we're sure to be noticed.
So, next we can select our journey, so to speak. So, what I'm going to do is, well, I would love to say, hey guys, you know, vote for what we're doing in the comments. I'm going to choose one that I don't normally do, one that I'm not as good at. I would fight the wolf. Basically, what you get is the middle path, you get a hero, specifically. You won't get him if you don't. Same with the left path. The left path gets you another hero, and you won't get her if you don't. So it's sort of it's a choice. And then the right path is actually much more brutal, frankly. And you don't get a hero, which sucks a lot. I don't know why you would pick the right path. The only thing it introduces into the game is horses. And horses are good, but at the same time, I mean, they're not great, per se. I really like the center hero, and he's a very good melee-oriented hero. But the woman over to the left, she's actually very range-focused. So that's how that is how this is going to go. We'll go to the left, and I will show you that in the next episode. But we will click it to kind of look and find out what's going on. Also introduces horses.
Of sending some men to occupy the town.
Shinja's creepy.
If we hurry, we might take them unprepared.
Wolf miners. I never thought I'd be fighting against them. As much as it pains me, we have no choice but to fight. We should clear them away and move on to the Swan's Pool. The geisha trust me, so I must survive if we're to reclaim the orb. And this is our hero. Her name is Aya. She's a really good archer. I don't really know how to get her. Normally she just... Oh, here we go.
Our paths cross again. It seems I owe you my life. Guide my way.
And now she's ours. So, I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I will catch you later. Have a wonderful and productive day.